Yes. Welcome to Hillbro Today Studios. Uhlelo Ezisegudwini. Guys, this is your segment, Finding Love. Finding Love with Mr. Anonymous. Broadcasting live from Hillbro Today Studios in Johannesburg. Hillbro. 078268. We don't want to waste time. 0782689313 is the number to call. Yes, just call me. We discuss on the matters of finding love, or if you are looking for love, we speak here. You tell us about yourself. Then, if somebody out there is interested in you, they will contact you. 0782689313. That is the WhatsApp line or direct line that you can call on. Without wasting much time, let me just open this show with a song. I want to open this show with a song called Hillbro, a Hillbro song, right? It was sang by a group of guys, including Crow and Pro. It was back then, the backyard studios, the young artists coming up, with all this talent and enthusiasm. But then, sometimes life doesn't turn out to be uh, what you expect it to be. So these guys, they went different ways, but yeah, I believe their talent is still in them, so they can still gather and pursue their talent and push forward. All right, this is Hillbro Today Studios. I'm going to play a song, Hillbro HB, by a group of guys, including Crow and Pro. All the way from Hillbro, Johannesburg. Enjoy this song. All right, guys, we can play this song. The song is very long. The song is 6 minutes long, so we cannot play the whole song. So yeah. Here is our show today. We don't have much time. Let's go straight into it. Let me see if I can. Manage to get somebody online Let me see if I can manage to get somebody online. Yes, one person there. Hello, how are you? I'm very well. Welcome to Hillbro Today's Studios. We are broadcasting live from Hillbro, and this segment of the show is called Finding Love, right? So I want us to have a discussion on finding love in these days. Yeah, so please, if you are free to introduce yourself, you can introduce yourself. But if you feel like you want to be kept anonymous, it's also okay. We can proceed. Okay. Where where are you located? All right. So basically, this show I started it few days ago. So this show, I want people to be calling in, right? If people are looking for love, because people are busy looking for love on social media, looking for love on dating apps and everything. But then at the end of the day, they meet sometimes wrong people. Sometimes people lie to them and say that they are single, but yet they are in relationships. So at the end of the day, there is a lot of confusion, a lot of breakups, a lot of things are happening. So the reason why I started this show, I want those that are single to come forward and say and call the show at this time between 7 and half 7. They just call the show and say, okay, I'm sorry and so I'm looking for love where I am and all these things. Then if someone is interested in them, they will call back also on the show maybe the following day. Then we can have maybe two people on the show on a call, with video call actually. I'll emphasize that. Yeah, so but today, because I'm the one who called you and you did not call me, so today I think we just have to discuss from what you have experienced, or what you are seeing, because we are seeing these things all around us. There are people that we know that are not in relationships, but they are struggling to get into relationships. There are people that are in relationships, but they are crying in those relationships, and all these things, you see. So I just want us to discuss from your point of view, what can you say about finding love in 2024? How is it? No, I'm saying how is the difficulty or the easiness of finding love? When I'm talking about love, is to find somebody that genuinely loves you and you build a relationship, that happy ever after relationship, or does it still exist anyway? Do you believe in a happy ever after relationship, that you, when you go into it now, forever until you die, you will still be in that one particular relationship? Do you believe in that? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. that you'll be with forever. Okay, so when you say if you are playing games, I also play games. If you are serious, I also become serious, right? What is to be serious? How do you see someone if they are serious? Like let's say for instance, if I approach you now and say I want to be in a relationship with you, how do you see that I'm serious? What is it that you are going to be looking at or be looking for that will say, "Ah, but this one is serious." Okay, so you mean maybe via phone calling and checking on you. Okay, so can I ask one thing? So what if somebody has got a lot of time, free time, and they also have a lot of airtime, and they are also playing, they are not serious, they make sure that they will be contacting you every maybe 30 minutes, 1 hour or something like that, or 2 hours they will be calling you, or even 3 hours they will be coming back to you to check on you, and you become convinced that this one is serious because he's checking on me. Do you think it's only checking, it's only people when they call you, when they get in touch with you, that makes you to see that, but this one is serious? What if he calls you, what after he drops that call, he calls another girl? Once he drops that call, maybe he calls three girls a day, three different girls, and all of them think that he is serious because he's checking on them, you see? Because, oh, okay, please, okay, all right, please go ahead. Yes. Okay. Okay. All right. Your future plans. Okay. All right. So, yeah, so okay, what I'm trying to understand is, if someone can approach you now, and they want to know what you are your plans in future, and they want to support you, do you think that person might be a serious person, that they want to be with you happy ever after or forever? Because sometimes ne, this person might be having all the resources, like I'm saying, they might be having all the finances and time, so they will be able to call you, even send you money for you to call them, or always drive a long distance just to come to you. But my question is, will that be enough for you to say, because he's giving me attention, and because of what I've seen, some people, they are saying my husband is not cheating. You understand? We have seen it in many shows, right? uh, in many reality shows. So what they say, if you ask them, does your man love you? They'll tell you, my man loves me. He will never cheat on me. But when you do loyalty test, right? I think you have seen it on YouTube, the loyalty test that people are doing, right? So do 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 you know the loyalty test that I'm talking about? Okay, there are loyalty test shows on YouTube, a lot of them. One of them is near Tembanana. You understand? So all those things. So when somebody is approached, can do you trust your partner? They say yes, I trust my partner. My partner will never cheat on me. Then they said, okay, can we call him? Then they call him. They ask him, what is your partner's name? That man that is trusted so much then gives another name of another woman. Maybe says, I've been with this woman for 5 years, and only you discover that the one that is on the show at that time, they only have been together for 2 years. You understand? So those things are happening. If you watch that show, maybe 99%, or if not 99.999% of the people that are on that show, uh they are caught cheating, right? Only maybe one or two instances after a while you'll see people that are loyal, right? So what I've discovered is most people, they, even those that say they trust their partners, even if they say my partner is loyal, right? But once you do loyalty test on them, then that's when you will discover that there is no loyalty there. You understand? So some people, they are actually afraid to do the loyalty test. They will tell you that no, I can't do a loyalty test because I don't want to lose my relationship. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to find out from you, are you single now, or you have someone? Okay, right. Now you have someone, and how? Okay, I'm not saying they are cheating, but how will you know, right? How will you know if they are loyal to you if you don't do a loyalty test, right, on them? Because oh, oh, all right, you love him the way he is. You love him like that. Okay, now I understand. Okay, in that situation, then it's different, right? It's different because this is not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is when somebody is looking for a partner to be with and loyal to, and be with forever. You know, that type of a relationship, or that type of a relationship that will make you to be loyal to each other and be together forever. That is the type of relationship that I want people to be calling here, who are looking for such. You understand? So it's, what you are saying now is what currently many people are facing. At least your partner is open to say to you that me, I am in another relationship, right? uh, then because also you know how difficult it is that you get your own, that is no one else, then you say, okay, well, it's fine, I can be also a side chick or something like that. Then but then the problem now comes is, uh in such relationships, maybe you'll be saying that he's loyal because he showed you one of his partners. Maybe this guy has got 5 or 6 different partners, right? Maybe you come, you become number 7, and he will only tell you about one, and he will hide the others. But in this life, I know people say to me, no, this in this generation it doesn't matter. Even if the guy gets sick and spreads the sickness, then it doesn't matter because there is medication, right? I've seen a lot of times on the news, or in the statistics, they are reporting that HIV is growing in South Africa. Getting higher and higher every time. It's not going down. It's continuously going up and up. Why? Because at some point, if you love one person and that person is in love with 10 other people and is hiding from all of you that is in love with 10 people, once one of you amongst that cycle is sick, then the whole 10 or the whole 11 will become sick, right? But besides the issue of sickness, I know people will say we'll use protection and all those things, but it's not all the times that people use protection, right? And someone will say to us, no, it's fine because there is medication, it's okay, we will drink medication, we'll survive. But look, if you are only surviving on earth because of medication, right, a medication which is man-made, right, what if that person who is making this medication wants to play a monopoly game in the world to say, okay, since I'm the one who is the owner of this medication, I'm going to hold this medication until the countries do this to me, either maybe double the price, or maybe, if countries, they fight against each other, like now what is happening, Ukraine, Ukraine and Russia. And you know what Russia did? Russia stopped the supply of wheat to other countries, and Russia was the major supplier there. So they suffered because of the war that was happening in Ukraine and Russia. So they had to suffer the the, the the consequences of that war by not getting wheat. You understand? And oil as well, and all those things. So what I'm trying to show you is, if your life is depending on medication, what if one day whoever is making that medication stops and say we are no longer supplying medication? A lot of people can die, right? Well well, we are not saying that will happen, or it is, but what I'm trying to say is, we are trying to come up with a show where people are looking for real love, right? And when you come to the show, you call us video call, right? So that it can be on YouTube. There is no need for you to hide if you are genuine. If you come here and say, I am single, and you are not, people will see you and say, but this guy, we know him, he's not single. That's what basically the show is all about. Yeah, so but yeah, so but then when I heard your choice, that you have already chosen to say, okay, well, since things are difficult, I'll go with this choice, right? What you have chosen is your own choice, but then at the end of the day is not what you are really really looking for. It's not what you really want, you see. But because you cannot get what you want, you just go with what is there. You understand? Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I don't yeah, but me. Yeah, so but what I'm trying to show you is, me, I don't agree with you. You know why? Because when you say in this world there is no man that is single or doesn't have a relationship or a girlfriend or a wife, that one I don't agree with, because there are a lot of men in the world, billions of people, right? So maybe because you have only met maybe 5 or 10 different men in your life, and you only know people that are around you, and you have experienced people that have got relationships. It doesn't mean that everyone is in a relationship, right? Okay, I'll just give you this one, right? You see me talking to you now. You see me talk. I'm not in a relationship. Me talking to you now, and it's been a while. You understand? It's been a long time not in a relationship. There's no one that can come and say to me, "You are my boyfriend" or "You are my husband." You see, I've been alone. I've been single for a while. So that is why I'm saying it's not true that every man has a relationship, right? There are other men who also are single. Some maybe they are single because they just came out of a relationship. They want to start afresh. Maybe some of them they've been single for a long time. You understand? So there are men that some people do you know that there are men who are single now who are looking for women that are genuinely serious for a everlasting relationship. Who are looking for women to be with forever. They are there, but you have never met them. Now you understand. That's why now I want to build up a show whereby people, if people know that if you are single and you are looking for a person, you can go to that show and say, "My name is ABC. I am staying in ABC. I am single. I have one child or I have no child. I'm looking for a man that is single as well, that can marry me. The men I'm looking for must have these qualities, because men also they are different. Some they are drinking, some they are smoking, and some they are not drinking and not smoking. And some are slim, some are fat, some are muscular. So you say what you want. You see, if someone out there is listening, and some will prefer to say, "I'm looking for a Christian," some will say, "I'm looking for a Muslim." So if that particular man out there is listening to the show, they will say, "Okay, I'm looking for such a woman." So that's why I say we will be having video calls here. Why? So that if you come here to the show and say, "I'm single," and you are not, people who will watch the show, one day they will see that, but this man, we know him. He cannot say he's single because he is in a relationship with so and so. You understand? Yeah, now the time is half past 7. Thank you so much for joining the show. Yeah, please tell your friends about the show. Tell them, even you go to YouTube on Hillbro Today Studios.